Howdy folks, hopefully it's going to work this time. I've got to practice. Yes, it looks like it is working. Darryl here in Sydney, Australia, and I want to tell you about the classroom. If you want to really learn the piano, you can do probably 3 different things. Number 1, trawl the internet until you find something that might help you. That can take a lot of time. 2, find a teacher in your local area, like the old days. That can be good, might be a little expensive, but it might be worth it. But they mightn't teach you what you want to play. Or 3, join the Darryl classroom. Next week I am teaching live on YouTube. And if you're a beginner and you really want to learn, not just muck around, well, I muck around a bit, then join the classroom. Go to the classroom page and send me an email and say, Darryl, tell me more about it. I've got a lot of information there for you. In the meantime, I'm going to be practicing my pieces that I've got written here. I've got a band rehearsal tomorrow. Now, this piece I played yesterday wasn't the best. Well, let's see if I can do it. This piece is called All Blues by Miles Davis, and it should be easy, but for some reason I find it tricky. Not sure why. I'm just going to check to see if anybody's watching. Just say hello, folks. This is all very laid back. I'm going to do it again. Turn the volume down. Hey, g'day Susan. Susie Q. Thank you. I'm just practicing. So, what do we got here? Right. That's it. Sort of weird. The pattern doesn't get into my head, so I've got to keep practicing it. Alright, that's All Blues. The next one on the list is Astrid. This is a piece that I wrote about 2 years ago now for our trumpet player. We don't have a trumpet player anymore, but never mind. I can still have a go at playing it. Here it is. The beginning of this piece is very simple to play, but I forget what notes I've got to play. So I'm just going to do it again. So it's G, then it's A. It should be easy to remember, shouldn't it? That's an A. Now it's a B. Hey, Tomek, how are you? You're going to see if I've got any better, aren't you? I'm playing Astrid. Hey Tomek, this piece is called Astrid because our trumpet player from 3 years ago went to New Zealand, your home country, and he fell in love with one of the tour guides at the Glowworm Cave, I think it was. Her name was Astrid. Right. Still finding that hard. Do it again. That one. Oh. Well, I'm glad that you're recovering, Tomek. Yeah, my wife is recovering too. And so far, so good. Good luck to you. So. That bit there sounds really good when there's a trumpet and saxophone playing. Unfortunately, our band has only got a saxophone now, so we'll do the best we can. Ends on a major chord, happy chord. That's for you, Tomek. Ends on a happy chord. That's called a tista pickety. Tista pickety. Now, for those watching, I am Darryl. I teach piano. I write music. I've written musicals. I've got a jazz band. I do a lot of things. I've got a double bass here. I've got a drum kit here. I'm lucky man. I'm wearing my same swimmers as yesterday. I'm going to go for a swim. It's going to be 40 degrees today. That is Celsius. 40 degrees. That's over 100 degrees Fahrenheit, folks. It's going to be stinker. I've already played golf. I think I lost about 2 pound. Okay, so that bit. Wait a minute. Jeez, that's it. It's funny how little things get to you. It's JJ. Okay. Next song. The next song is called Autumn Leaves. Got a couple of months. Oh, we've got one more month till autumn. Here we go. It's in C minor. Pretty good. Pretty good. I think I got Autumn Leaves. The next one is Blackbird, Beatles song. Thanks, Tomic. That means a lot to me that I'm actually helping people. You know, it's not just about music. It's about communication and feeling, all that sort of stuff. And we're all here for a very short time, aren't we? Eh? Us older people know how short it can be. So we've got to all look out for one another. And my little thing is I can play music. How lucky am I? And I've been able to make a living from teaching it and doing other bits and pieces. So I'm an extremely lucky man. So if I can pass on the love, I'm doing all right. What was that? I'm just mucking around. Come on, got to do Blackbird. Here it is. C. lost there, so I've got to just do it up, not give. So we go from here to here. That's all. Oh, and there it goes. That's our little version of the Beatles' Blackbird off the White Album. The next one is Blue Monk. Now, for those who have just tuned in, my name's Darryl and I'm a teacher. I teach piano. Come and learn off me. It's fun. We had the classroom last year and we had about, I think it was 7 regulars. Nobody sees you, nobody hears you, but we're doing it all together as a group at a certain time. It's so much more fun for me. If you were sitting in this room right now with me, you'd think I was nuts because I'm staring at a little camera here pretending it's you. That's what we've all got to do on these YouTube and television sort of things. We've just got to pretend. We've got to pretend you're there. And it's only because I'm looking at this little phone that I can see your bits and pieces. So thank you very much for saying hello. Yes, so we're going to do the classroom again next week. Have a look at the classroom page. fasttrackpiano.com/classroom. Have a look. It's a lot of fun. Okay. And it's for beginners. I'm doing tricky stuff here. But that's because I'm showing off. Only joking. I've got a band, I've got to practice. Blue Monk is the next piece. It goes like this. That's called a diminished chord. That's hard to do with Boogie Woogie. I'll leave that out. Let's just do it again. Down here. Big jump. Big hard. One more time. That's Blue Monk. Thank goodness nobody can see and hear me play. Well, listen, Tom, we're doing it for ourselves, aren't we? It's for the love of playing, And sometimes we want to take it a bit further. We like to share our talents. Some people who aren't that talented have got it anyway. They just want to get out there and do it. They don't care how bad they are. They just love to get up and do it in front of people. A lot of people aren't like that, of course, but there's a lot that are. You've seen them at karaoke shows. Good on them. They're having a good time. Okay. Caffeinated Mosquitoes, the next piece. Now, this is an original piece of mine. Tell you what, I'm very thirsty. It's hot in here. I'm going to go and get a glass of water. How about you ask me a question? If you've got a question about music, let me know and I'll try and answer it for you. Don't go away now. I'm coming back. Actually, I better get through this a bit faster. I've got an appointment at 11 o'clock, so I better move along. Caffeinated Mosquito. That's Caffeinated Mosquito, a little silly piece we made up a couple of years ago. There's something we got wrong there. That's it. Okay. Next one on the list is Calling Sandra. This is the piece I wrote for my sister's wedding 40 years ago, and I wrote the second part of the song 2 years ago. Let's see if I can play it. This is a bit of a hard one. There's lots of chords in it. It's slow, but it's tricky. Pretty good. Give myself 8.5 out of 10. A couple of silly mistakes. Let's just try the last bit again. Yes, it's sort of old-fashioned, isn't it? I've had a few people say, sounds a lot like Misty. It's got the same sort of feeling. But I shouldn't have said that, should I? Misty. No, that's Calling Sandra. Sandra's my sister. I send her, she lives up in Lismore, up on the north coast of New South Wales. She lives in a place called Rock Valley, actually. And I send her, when I go to golf, I always see the sunrise up over the ocean. So I send her a photo. Sometimes I put it on Facebook. If you're Facebook friends with me, you'll see all these sunrise photos. Okay. Cast Your Fate to the Wind is the next one. Okay, that's Cast Your Fate to the Wind. Next is a original piece called Celebration. We used to start our show with this song. It's noisy and very fast and Spanish-like. Then it has this tricky little piano introduction. Etc. Okay, we should be okay with that one. Celebration. C Jam Blues is probably the easiest tune in the whole lot, and that is only got 2 notes in it. You can watch Duke Ellington play it on YouTube. See, you've got to respect it. It's like the short putt at golf. You don't think, oh, that's easy, just pop it in. You've still got to respect it, look at it, and make sure that it does go in. Only 2 notes, and I missed the G the second time around. Okay, so that's that. C Jam Blues. Next one is the Beatles' Come Together. Know that one pretty well. So that's Come Together by the Beatles. Now, if you just tuned in, my name's Darryl. I'm a piano teacher. I've got over 1,000 videos on YouTube. Yeah, crazy, isn't it? And I started doing them in 2007. First one was Silent Night. It's almost had 1 million hits. Yeah, so have a look at the website, Fast Track Piano. If you're serious about learning the piano and not just watching me play, go to fasttrackpiano.com. It's all there. Or find yourself a teacher down the road. Or you can keep looking through YouTube, spending hours and hours and hours trying to find something that's going to suit. Nothing will beat having a real teacher with one-on-one. Because straight away, the first thing I say to people when I'm teaching people is, what would you like to learn? Now, most teachers wouldn't say that. They just show you what they're going to show you. They're just going to teach you what they're going to teach you to make you a piano player. I don't do that. I say, what would you like to play? And I'll teach you that. Now, if it's Rachmaninoff's Piano Concerto, then that's probably a little bit too tricky. So we have to be a little bit realistic about things. But the main thing is to get you to play. Now, if you've got a piano and you don't play it, you're not going to get better. So the lessons have to make you want to play the piano. I love to play the piano. You know how many pianos I got in here? I got one here. I got one over there. That's a grand piano. I've got a synthesizer up against the wall over there, and I've got another little synthesizer up there on a stand, and now I've got another keyboard which I bought to take on gigs, which played up, and now I'm leaving it here. That's there. Now downstairs in our living room, I've got a white not grand piano, upright piano, and would you believe in the backyard where the barbecue is, there's a piano out there too. I've got a cover over it so it doesn't get wet. So I can sit in the backyard and play the piano. It's got a battery. Piano, you can never have enough of them, right? Now, if you don't want to go over and play your piano all the time, then either you don't really want to learn, or you haven't got the right teacher. Try the classroom, folks. Next week we start. Program number 2. We did it last year. What's the next song, Darryl? Next song is Coming Home Baby. Coming home, baby. Oh, we've got a few left. We've got to do the Cormorant song. Now, this is written by a friend of mine, Don. He's been learning piano from me for 10 years now, and he writes songs. This is his song about a bird called the cormorant down at Coogee Beach. There's this bird, flies around, swims around. When he goes for a swim, he can actually see the bird underneath him swimming around. The cormorant. How's it go? That's it. So down. That's the cormorant. Next one is doxy. Yes, it's good to mix them up, isn't it? It's Susie Q. It's that's what it's all about. This is what about the fun. The funny thing is about modern music. I find I grew up with the Beatles. They were the ones that turned me on big time. And a lot of the times I couldn't tell which Beatle was singing what because the songs were so different. They were all different. In the early days, they were pretty similar sound, but the songs started to sound. You didn't know who was singing at first, and eclectic is the word. And then somewhere along the line, a little bit after the Beatles, bands started finding their sound, and they stuck to that. Like AC/DC, for instance, they've got a sound, and they stick to that. They don't get their acoustic guitars out and do a little country and western song in the middle of their albums. They just do that, and yeah, this is one of the things that I find a little bit disappointing with modern music, the way it's marketed like that. It's people just play the same sort of sound for their songs. I may be wrong. There might be some artists out there that have changed, that have big difference in what they do. But send me a link. I'm willing to be educated. Okay, the next one is Don't Get Round Much Anymore. We've got 2 more left. And I just wanted to tell you folks, my name's Darryl and I'm in Sydney, Australia. I'm near a beach called Coogee, and it's out that window right there. I've already played golf this morning and I played pretty well. I got -3, which is 3 less than my handicap. So I was pretty happy with that. I was +2 at one stage. But just like piano, sometimes you play it really well and sometimes not so good. That's just life, isn't it? It's just life. We keep trying. I don't get much better at golf, though. Okay, so what are we doing? Don't get round much anymore. Right. That's it. It's pretty right. Okay. Thanks, Tomac. I'd like to think I'm an artist. Here's my version of Eleanor Rigby. This is our last song for our little play today. Now, we've only heard from Susie Q and Tomic. Sure, I can see 5 people are watching. Hello. Maybe you haven't subscribed to YouTube. If you haven't subscribed to YouTube, you can't write. Or Google, you can't write on the chat underneath. But if you can write under the chats, please say hello. I love to hear from you. I'm sitting here giving you free entertainment. Come on, it's not costing you anything. So it'd be lovely to hear from you. Thank you. Here we go. Last song. Don't forget the classroom next week. Look at the classroom page. And I'm teaching absolute beginners as a classroom. You won't be seen. No one will hear you. No one will see you. But we're doing it as a group. Why? Because I'm a teacher and I like to do things live. Sitting here just doing a video, pretending someone's going to look at it one day, is not much fun for me. I'm a little bit past that now. I like to know that someone's actually watching. Even if they've only got 5 people watching, it doesn't matter. At least you're watching there. And I've got some lovely comments here. You want to play Mamma Mia, do you, Tomic? Hang on. No, I've got to play Eleanor Rigby and I'm done. Here we go. Yeah, that's tricky. Here we go. No, up to A minor. Is that? No, it's down to C. Hang on, Darryl, what are you doing wrong? It's C to start off with. There's our practice for today. Leave a message underneath the YouTube clip if you don't want to write on the live chat. I'll have a look later. You have a good day. I've got to go and have a hearing test, would you believe? And then I've got to go to the Apple store to get my computer fixed up. And I I just got an email from somebody who's interested in our jazz band. There you go. You've brought me some good luck. Have a good day, folks. Don't forget to check out the classroom. Go to the classroom page on the website. Check it out. Bye-bye.